is Elijah Jones from the Constellations. We're a band from Atlanta, Georgia. Started out as a studio project. Lots of different musicians from Atlanta came together and put in their little tastes and put in a little their peace of mind, whatnot, and came out with a collective that was the Constellations. And had a record come out in 2010, Southern Gothic, with CeeLo, who's a wonderful artist from Atlanta, Georgia. Goody Mob, Gnarls Barkley, and his own solo stuff. Asher Roth was on the first record. Ben Allen produced everything from. Worked on Gnarls Barkley, worked on a number of different hip hop acts, but he's been doing like Animal Collective, Washed Out, lots of other stuff. Got a new record that we just put out this last Tuesday called Do It For Free. Concept of the record is, musicians are the last ones to take a little piece of the pie. Usually we just get the crumbs. And, we do it for the love, we do it for free. So that's the idea of the new record. Andy Rose produced this new record. A little bit more of a soul thing than a hip-hop thing, but we still put a little hip-hop flavor in there.
So you got to do it for the love of it.
Got to do it for the love. I mean, like, you're not going to be if you want to go into music to be a millionaire, then sell your soul to the devil, because it ain't happening, man.
It's not an easy route.
Nah, man, but there's nothing else I'd rather do.
It's a great adventure along the way, and
absolutely,
great things can happen.
You get to trade energy from the stage with the crowd, and that's what it's all worth it for.
Now tell us about working with CeeLo, how he was interested in the project, and what you gleaned from him.
I actually was in a different band at the time, but I was playing shows in Atlanta and looked out in the crowd, and C was at the bar hanging out, and he's always been an idol of mine since I heard him on Southern Playlistic Cadillac Funky Music. He did a song with Outkast, and his voice just struck me, and followed him ever since, and got off stage and came up and was like, "Hey, what's going on? What are you doing here?" And he was like, "I came to check you out." And it was a beautiful experience. It was just kind of we wrote a song called Love Is a Murder, and there was 2 verses I put down, and I was gonna put down a 3rd verse, and C came in the studio one day and just knocked it out, and I was like, well, thank you.
Wow.
And we put a video out for that a couple of months ago, and yeah, it's been beautiful, man.
Were there any pearls of wisdom? Obviously CeeLo's been around a few years. Was there anything that stuck in your mind he kind of told you guys to do to persevere?
Yeah, he said always do you, man. Always, never represent anything you don't believe in, and I've held tight to that, represent yourself,
It's fantastic.
Yeah, man.
Now, with a changing music business out there, what are some of the things you guys are doing besides obviously touring and the normal social networks? Is there anything else you guys are doing to kind of help get the seed out to more people and plant some new, fans?
I give blowjobs at the merch tent if people buy CDs. No, I don't know, man. I don't know how to make money in this business. We try and talk to people after we get off stage and really like connect with people, and because I actually really truly appreciate people coming out to see me live, and putting in the energy to sit there and listen to a band they've never heard before. So we just try and connect with people as much as possible. Wes, get in here.
What's going on over here?
My bassist.
Hello.
Fantastic.
The Frobot, right here. Wes Hoffman.
So how did you come to join these guys, and what is it about this band that really lights the fire in your musical world?
I think it's the energy on stage for sure. That's interesting. Good songwriting
right there. Jesus Christ.
A combination of other things. We met in Atlanta. I was promoting shows, playing in bands, playing music, recording, and kind of just combine forces. That's kind of the idea behind the Constellations. It's
Always kind of a revolving door of different musicians from Atlanta. We haven't kept
there's core members of the band,
absolutely.
And then there's people that will come in and out and play some shows with us when they can and when they can't. it's a very collaborative effort, you know.
Kind of like a ball team. You got your core players and then
Exactly.
the supporting cast.
Absolutely. Exactly.
That's great. Now, again, with so many bands out here, anybody with a computer can make a CD and upload it to iTunes or whatever.
It's true.
What advice would you give to an artist or writer, musician, you know, singer, somebody come up today to stand out and do their own?
Go back in time, man. There were some really, really great records that came out in the 60s and the 70s and even the 80s and even the 90s. You know, it takes a little bit more effort than just, you know, getting on your laptop and pressing the button.
I think the songs speak for themselves at the end of the day. Like if
you write a good song,
if you write a good song, people are going to hear it and they're going to listen to it and they're going to like it.
All
you know,
I'm
and
saying
it's
is
come out one way or the
vintage
other.
gear. You know, nothing beats a real Wurlitzer with a mic up to the amp. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nothing beats, you know, a real B3 with a Leslie spinning.
Right.
You know what I mean? You know, use real instruments.
Real
you know,
singing, real
Computers
playing.
are merely a convenience.
Yeah,
you know.
if you need
It's made it easier for everybody.
If you need auto-tune, you should sing it again. You know,
Double
be real,
stack
be
it.
real, be real.
Hey, what's up? It's Wes and Elijah from the Constellations.
And if you believe in music, man, do it for the love. Do it for free. You got the power. Indie power.